Oh, okay.
Oh my god. We're like out of the crypts. Let's get out. Like, look, we're back from the dead. The bog.
Out of the bog.
Out of the bog and into your ears. Bogscast.
Into your ear holes.
Grim Squid.
Blue one.
Man, it's been a while. Like, really, it has been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
We've been busy, actually, so like, we've been busy.
Saw your face.
I hate that fucking song. You like that?
So depressing.
It's been a while since we fucked. It's so fucking stupid. But,
yeah,
man.
well, it actually has been a while.
Yes. Too long, maybe. On my part, in a sense.
But changes are coming.
Yes. We're gonna... What's one change? Like, we're gonna get... Hopefully, next coming month, within this month.
Within this month, we will be making some upgrades in our life.
Complete.
Upgrade complete.
Our voices are gonna get prettier.
Wow.
Well, we're gonna sound maybe a tad better.
My voice is gonna sound better.
Yeah, you're gonna sound like a Disney fucking prince when you're with this upgrade.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of like, video stuff too. We don't know. Maybe. Growing up, we've been cooking up as a bog.
Yeah.
So like it's gonna be by summer. We're gonna bog 2.0.
Bog 2.0.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Well, for right now, we're still in the Bogsmobile.
We're still in the Bogsmobile, and we're still like.
Still roughing it.
We're still roughing it. Hey, we're little tadpoles. Our legs are coming out. They're little nubs right now, but they're gonna pop out any day.
We're going through the metamorphosis.
Yeah. And then we're gonna be big fucking thunder lizards by the end. By Christmas, we're gonna be thunder lizards, and we're gonna
Komodo dragons.
Hell yeah, we're gonna like spit acid on motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Do you like Komodo dragons or no?
I mean, they're the only dragon that's real.
Well, what about lizard? If you had to pick one lizard to like, what would they be? Which one?
I don't know that like all the species of lizards.
I like that fucking lizard that runs fast and it has like that fucked up like neck thing. Have you seen that?
Oh, the one that runs through the desert?
Yes.
It's like, yeah, that was
so
pretty cool.
Fucking funny. Yeah, but lizards I love lizards. They're so cool.
Well, I like geckos, but that's more of a salamander.
Yeah, and they're cool looking though.
And it's a cool name, Gecko.
Gecko. There was a game called Geck.
I remember.
On Saturn.
I remember.
It was so shitty. It was so fucking shitty.
It's not as cool as being a gecko.
No. It was like Crash Bandicoot made it big, and they're like, we gotta make something animal-wise. They came up with that crap.
Well, would a chameleon be a lizard?
No, yeah, what is it? I think so.
Is it?
I think so, yeah, it has to be.
Because it's got scales.
Yeah, scales, long-ass tongue, and like...
Can change colors.
That is, like... As a kid, I always thought it was instant, like in the cartoon.
Yeah.
So, like now it's
they go invisible.
Like, boop, and you can see their eyes, like... Boop.
It's over like a period of like a minute or something.
Yeah, it's not as cool.
Not as like superhero kind of.
I remember in my old house, we were throwing away a ton of shit, and there was this box, and it was like the house was abandoned for like a good year.
Yeah. And
there was all these boxes in the garage, and it was so fucked up because one of the boxes held old snake skin.
Oh, and that's weird.
Like, who the fuck collects this shit? It was such a creepy house. Like, Jacqueline Banks could testify how creepy that house was. It was up in the mountains, and he said it was haunted, but it was just creepy as hell.
Oh, we gotta get her on to
the
well, that's stuff? Later on in the year for the...
Yeah, that's later. When Halloween comes around, it's gonna be the Jacqueline Banks month. It has a ton of paranormal stuff.
The JB month.
Yeah, the JB month. And hopefully we get Padrecito, he can tell his Halloween story.
Pajarocito.
I'm fucking Padrecitos. Yeah, I can't say.
I can't pronounce his name.
Padrecito.
Oh, man.
So let's talk about what we saw.
We saw Mad Max.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Fury Road. We saw it with some friends.
Yep. Who didn't care for the film as much as we did.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
I
really loved it.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was for me. Oh, I won't say what it's out of 10, but right now, but it was great. I felt like it was a great action movie. the characters were like original and different.
Yeah.
Just the world itself was.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
I was looking at like the set design, all the art design and all that stuff.
And like every person looks different. Aside from the goons, like I mean, even that, like each one had like a different mask.
Yeah.
And a different like, what's their story?
Yeah, like why are they like?
Yeah.
I'd like to know more about the background and stuff.
Yeah, and it was good.
And it makes me feel like the way this was written and the way it played out is that there's going to be a sequel.
Yeah, especially with the ending.
Yeah. Just the way it was played out, it felt sequel-ish. God, I loved that it was all... Every car crash was a real car crash.
Yes.
They did everything.
Even think, like, and then, like, of course, when some of the people fell, some of them looked digital,
some of them,
but some of them looked real. They looked like they really...
Some of them were stuntmen.
Yeah, stuntmen flying out of the damn cars. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And you could tell the difference between...
Totally. It just makes for a better movie.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm thinking that Star Wars, the next one, is going to be great because a lot of it's practical.
Yeah. It's not bullshit CG.
It's not all in front of a blue screen.
Oh, yeah. Like, have you seen those recently? They're really...
I don't want to.
They're really, like... It's an eyesore, and how the two actors are just standing in front of some fucked up city that looks so fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that I read an article online about, like, why visual effects are so terrible nowadays.
Yeah, why?
It's because there's no like frame of reference anymore. Everything's done in the computer, and that's why they use Jurassic World as a example with the SeaWorld setup they got with the big ass crocodile.
The crocodile that snaps up and eats.
And like how it looks like so fake.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't like impress you. It's like, oh, it's a crocodile jumping out of the water.
Again, yeah, like your breath's not taken away because it's like...
It's because, like, you have no reference. I mean, you have no reference because nothing in that frame is real.
No.
It's all digitally created.
Yeah, and then they close up on the actors, and then they go back to, like, the fucking
so, like,
scenery.
It's like you can't equate it to anything because there's nothing real there.
Yeah, where in Mad Max, all the cars were genuinely there, how damaged they looked, how different they looked.
And it was amazing because they had to go out and make all that stuff.
Like there's certain cars that have like fucking multiple spikes on them.
Yeah,
just, like,
those were badass.
Those were so kick-ass. Like them, and I like the Devil like motocross guys that were pretty cool.
Like just the amount of art and
like story,
the style that went into it.
And yeah, I understand it was like a simple story of like...
The story is not going to win any Oscars.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to for that type of movie. You don't need that.
It's a Mad Max movie.
Yeah.
When did you go to a Mad Max movie for the story, really?
It's just action and fucked up characters, and it delivered. You feel that Tom Hardy did a good action?
I feel he did.
He did good. Like...
He only had like 15 lines.
Yeah, they gave him like 2 pages of like dialogue and like memorize it.
Most of it's just grunting.
Grunt and like, get away from there. Nope. No, who's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, but it was...
His longest dialogue was in the opening.
Yes. And it wasn't even to no one. It was like an inner monologue.
Yeah, where he paints the picture and then...
Which I feel that was added in post, where like it was probably silent the whole...
It was like, oh, well, we gotta do something here.
Yeah.
It was a little bit...
A bit like, like he doesn't speak clearly as he does in the opening.
But then again, we did see it in a kind of ass theater
with like ass.
But I feel like it added to the experience to me because it felt like Mad Max came out in the 70s.
Yeah, so like it was a perfect crystal clear IMAX 3D.
Yeah, and it's like it kind of added to it, kind of added to the whole Mad Max feel, how everything's from the 70s and old looking.
Yeah, but
I mean, you can still tell that it's new, but...
But did you look at anyone else in the theater when they were, like, watching it?
No.
Those kids in front of us loved it, man. They were, like, into it so much.
Well, maybe that's why, because I was into it, too.
Yeah,
I was watching the movie.
I was like, whoa, look at them. They were, like, so fucking... It was great. See, I love when people get into movies like that.
Yeah.
And it's... I hope there's another one.
I hope so, too.
I don't know, though.
Before the director dies.
Yeah, he's fucking 70 years old.
Yeah.
George Miller.
It's great. I thought it was great.
Out of 10. How many shotgun shells out of 10?
It's an 8.5.
Wow, for me, it's 9.5.
9.5? That high for you?
It's high because like it connects Fallout. Like I love Fallout.
Oh, you like the post-apocalyptic
post-apocalypse stuff, and I love the desert scenery. So all three of them was like, boop.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're a desert fan.
Desert fan. I was like, yeah, this looks awesome.
Yeah.
And I was thinking also of Cougar, Craig.
Oh, Craig.
During certain scenes, it's like,
yeah. The whole time I'm thinking like, this is what's happening with Craig now.
Right now, exactly. They just filmed his life.
They just filmed what he's doing in Australia right now.
Yeah, not tending to the disease. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh.
And it's like they casted it fine.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron was good in it.
One of her arms was missing, which was like, whoa, that was cool.
Yeah.
She didn't need that. Like it wasn't.
No, it's just
They never went into.
They never went into it. Yeah, that was cool.
I lost my arm.
And I'm thinking like, why did she lose her arm?
She doesn't need to. It's just there.
You just run with it.
Yep.
Kind of like with the Kingsman, her feet.
Yes, that's like
you don't
need to.
It adds to the allure of the character. It's like, whoa, what happened there?
And I bet you the draft, like one script draft, it explained why she lost her arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they just like cut this shit.
Yeah. The girls were attractive, but not like overly attractive where they detract, where it's like you're always looking at them.
Well, yeah, because they didn't get like amazing women, but
they got like attractive women.
Yeah.
Like they're attractive in society right now.
Yeah.
But like if you put them up against the people that they were putting them up against in the movie, they're like, holy crap, they're goddesses.
Well, of course, and then they were dressed like goddesses in a sense. Like,
so like.
Yeah, it was really good. Each character was different. I loved it.
I thought it was great. Yeah. And it's cool how each girl had their own
style.
They had their own style, and they had their own personality. They weren't brainwashed to be all the same person.
Yeah, like you could easily just write them like that, but nope.
Yeah.
You think Padrocito would love this movie?
You know what? I'm interested to hear what his thoughts are.
I could see him cosplaying as Mad Max or something like that.
Dude.
Yeah, like with the shotgun and like that would be pretty badass.
I don't know, but would his girl shave her head to be?
I don't think she would.
Charlize.
She could be one of the goddesses or something like that, or she could just be a raider, like random raider.
Mad Max doesn't get a goddess.
Yeah, that's true. She could just be a raider chick. She doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has to cut off her arm.
I think honestly, Wesley wants to dress up as the Joker and have his girl dress up as Harley Quinn.
I can see that happen, yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna go to Comic-Con this year and do it.
Yeah. But Mad Max, good movie. I enjoyed it. Got my money's worth, my $6 whole.
Hell yeah. $6, baby.
But my Sour Patch Kids were...
Oh my god, these Sour Patches.
A patch of sour
They tasted like they fucking dumped them in like the cleaning shit that they used to clean the bathroom, and then they resealed it, and then just...
They were bad.
They tasted so... And they weren't stale though, because like stale, it's like They just
tasted bad.
They tasted funky as fuck.
You know what? I should have kept the bag and called, because they have a number on the back.
Oh really?
Like quality control.
Oh fuck, you should have, man.
And like
they probably would have given you a case of something.
This bag gave me cancer.
This bag caused my balls to drop, and it was not in a good way.
This bag detracted from my Mad Max
diarrhea
experience.
During the whole movie and couldn't see it.
Diarrheas.
Maddie Max, definitely.
Easters.
It's Mads. The Max.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a good movie. I'd watch it again, honestly.
Yeah,
I would watch it again.
I
felt like the soundtrack was pretty good, too.
The soundtrack was pretty fucking sweet. I'm going to check it out. And
Tom Morello's in the movie.
Oh, yeah, there's this guy. And, like, even before the movie came out, there was this mutant, or, like, raider that's constantly playing the guitar. I guess to like raise the adrenaline of the troops.
Yeah.
And just keep them on the mindset. But it was pretty bad. And like I know a lot of people were like, that's stupid.
Yeah,
that looks dumb.
It's Mad Max.
But see, like before they show him, they show a ton of other weird shit.
Yeah.
So you're already like, okay, that's not
You're already
bad.
acclimated.
You're acclimated. Weird. You see a little like jelly bean looking motherfucker. He's just so weird looking.
Yeah.
It's like fat little midget. So
yeah, and they never
explain why he looks like that, which is great. Like they don't need to.
But the thing is too, you're following Mad Max.
Yeah. He's not talking to these guys.
He doesn't know.
Yeah. So
why would we know?
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
And he's not the type of guy to be like chatting it up. He ain't no.
Yeah, he's not a social butterfly.
Yeah, he's just like, get the fuck away from me.
Oh, and Tomorrowland came out.
Ooh, I heard nothing but bad things about that movie.
Are we gonna watch it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out.
We have to.
Brad Bird is a great director.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's been getting bad reviews.
We'll see.
Which is kind of like, now we know the reason why the previews didn't show shit.
Yeah.
Because maybe they have no faith.
Maybe there wasn't much to show.
Wow, it sucks.
Well, I'm gonna watch it.
Speaking of Tomorrowland though, but like right now Disneyland,
they're going ape shit.
And people it's a 24-hour event for the 60th anniversary. And it's just like, could you stay at Disneyland for 24 hours? I know someone who's going there right now. You have? I mean, aside from grad night. Because I looked on, people were waiting in line the night before at 3 in the afternoon.
That's stupid.
Just to get in.
No, that's dumb.
I'm just like...
I've been there, nothing's changed.
That's the thing, some things have little tweaks, but nothing major, and I wouldn't want to wait. Like, you've seen how crowded that fucking area gets.
Yes.
And I wouldn't want to be stranded in one single area for a couple hours. Like,
I remember grad night, you're gonna miss the on-ramp.
Oh, shit.
I remember grad night, when we all had to...
Yeah.
Like, all the high schools converged in one spot.
Yeah, which
and
spot
we were
was that?
all like quarantined in this zone. You know,
Really?
the drop-off area for all the buses.
Yeah, in the front.
We were all there, like converged, and like there was security with like
soldiers
with
and
like fences there because
Really?
they had to check
It was
everybody
a quarantine zone, basically.
And fucking War of the Worlds came out like that year.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, this is like fucking War of the Worlds. A freaking tripod's gonna come up behind us
center and stuff like that.
and turn us all into dust, and all our clothes are gonna be flying everywhere.
Disney hats and stuff like
Yeah. Like everybody was packed like sardines.
that. So once you got in the park, was it even fun?
Well, you weren't there. So
I wasn't there. I got fucking kicked out by my asshole fucking dean.
Trent wasn't there.
Why come Trent didn't go? I thought you didn't go to grad night?
No, he was there. But
he went with this person.
He ditched us.
Yeah, he went with this person, which...
We will not.
We doesn't need it. She doesn't need to be said.
Yeah.
But I can see why. You would have done it too, no?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, let's not get into it. But
he has come around and said that, yeah, I probably should have hung out with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, because now after everything that's happened, of course.
Bros before hoes.
She wasn't a hoe. She was a nice girl.
Well, I'm not saying she's
just a statement. Just a statement.
Yeah.
But you know they're doing grad night during the day. It's an all-day thing now, not just night anymore.
It's too many kids fucking.
Yeah, too many kids like smoking big ass joints and drinking and getting hand jobs in haunted mansions. Fucking ghost loads all over the damn seats. It's fucked up.
You get on the haunted mansion and like where the black lights are.
Yeah, it's all jizzy.
The inside's like.
It's like what's that? It's like ectoplasm, baby. Don't worry about it.
Bioluminescence.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Boo!
Boo! Boo!
My dick's gonna go boo.
My dick will give you a boo.
But it's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be there right now. That's like, oh fuck.
No. So, Disneyland.
Yeah, but I've been there during New Year's Eve. It's a fucking madhouse.
New Year's Eve is great.
It is fun, and they used to do something that they don't do anymore. Probably because of assholes like me and my dad. They used to give out horns and like noisemakers and those big ass fucking they're not big, but like those mini beluga horns that go. So we would blast them all during the ride and like all this
just ruin everybody else's experience.
Everyone's experience. And it was awesome.
I bet you somebody was doing the same thing you did. They were long horns, right?
Oh, the beluga. They weren't that long, but they still made a good noise.
I bet you they were long enough so that people would they tilt their head back and up while they're on a ride, and they'd hit something and it goes down their throat.
Holy shit! It's just impales their fucking windpipe. And
I could totally see some idiot doing that.
Oh, that'd be fucked up.
What about Raver Day?
Oh, have you ever been on Raver Day?
No,
I've been.
but I
actually.
remember your story.
Yeah, like on Raver Day, I went with my cousin. And if people don't know Disneyland sometimes has these special days where they're not officially endorsed, so you won't see like a shirt or a fucking cupcake or like on their website, but they have Raver Day, they have Goth Day, they have Gay Day, they have well, that guy was going fucking fast.
Yeah.
They have one other one, Dapper Day, where everyone dresses like fucking fancy. But Raver Day, which if you've seen a raver, it's like, is the ravers even exist anymore?
Yeah, they do.
Because
that'll never go away.
It's like they have this bullshit beads on their arms and
glow in
legs.
the dark beads.
Glow in the dark beads and like these fucked up furry legs, and mostly the girls have those furry leg things.
Yeah.
And like fucked up hair, and all the I would say everyone looked like an idiot. And the whole time I was with my cousin, I was fucking around. I was making fun of them and joking and like, why the hell do you have that shit? And I was being a little dickhead because I knew my cousin who was like tall and muscular, and he was, if any shit went down with these ravers, he could like devolved and like
hold up.
Yeah, like
hold up.
I remember we were in fucking Space Mountain.
Yeah,
and
this
like,
is the story.
We were in Space Mountain, and I was like just talking shit to these ravers and be like, and even my cousin was like, hey, calm down. I don't want to fucking fight off like five goddamn ravers at this time. Yeah, it was so fucking funny. I wish I remember exactly.
No, but what about there was a guy who's he had like those glowy thingies on a string.
Yeah, like I guess they drop fucking drugs and they just like swing those glow sticks around.
Glow sticks and shit.
And
but they like do it like really fast.
They do it fast, they're
like
fucking nunchucks, and they look stupid as hell.
Glow in the dark nunchucks.
Yeah. And it was during Space Mountain, and that ride goes pretty fast for a Disneyland ride. And he was swinging them around, and he lost them. And I just hear this guy going, fuck!
Did he lose him?
Yeah,
no, I remember you told me that he was like, while you guys were like sitting down, getting ready to be like, to go on the ride. The guy was like swinging that shit.
He was swinging him around.
He was in the front.
Like he was in Mortal Kombat.
Like
he was swinging him around.
Yeah, and then like once the ride started going like faster, he like stopped.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. I'm sorry, he didn't lose him, but yeah, he got nervous.
He's like, oh shit.
He did the oh shit, where it was like he yanked him down, and like he tried a little bit again because they were glowing, obnoxious green fucking like.
Yeah, and it's Space Mountain, so it's fucking dark. So you would see him like retract the.
Yeah, so he was he just brought him down to his fucking chest and
he's like, hold on, I don't
want to lose these.
My girlfriend gave them to me.
Yeah, my ugly
candy. The bracelets would be called candy.
Yeah, that's so fucking. I remember that, and I remember one guy told me that each like layer is like a certain task or something you've done in the community. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
What's worse, those ravers or anime fans?
Oh man.
Anime fans are not even as bad as those fuckers.
Yeah. Ravers are kind of bad.
But then, like, they're dying.
Here's the thing, though.
Or like they stay in their certain areas. They don't expand.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
There are a lot of hot raver girls. And they're in the short skirts.
Disney wouldn't approve of this, but well, Disney be like, nope, take that shit
But
back.
then again, a lot of ravers are underage, so that's all jailbait.
It's true. You want to get fucking Johnny Law in your ass?
Yeah.
You're fucking done. At least with anime girls.
Remember the rave that they used to have in the Coliseum?
Oh yeah, that all fucking people died at that rave. That's why they stopped because these dumbass teens forgot to drink water after taking like 2,000 pills
of
E, and they got they melted.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Well, going from ravers to games, I've received a couple new games.
Yeah.
I received the new DLC for Destiny that has come out.
Yep.
I also bought Project Cars. The long-awaited Project Cars.
You were super excited for that. When you saw it, like, you bought it digitally or you bought it?
I bought it digitally because I knew I'm gonna have it. I'm just gonna keep it. There's no way I wouldn't. Like, why I wouldn't throw it away or like trade it.
But when you saw that like now available, were you like, fuck yeah? Did you know it was gonna come out?
I bought it at school.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Because you can buy your digital games through the PSN store.
Does it start downloading?
And it starts downloading on your PS4.
It was like a commercial.
So like I was downloading it, and the game downloaded to my PS4. So when I got to to the house. It was downloaded.
Nice.
But it still had like patches to do and stuff.
Yeah. When you open the game up and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
so.
Was it a long download?
Yeah. It's a big download.
I don't like that. Games like.
Well, it's because they're on Blu-rays now. Games are on Blu-rays, so
it's frustrating sometimes.
It can be, but I mean, if you have the disc, they install it fairly quickly.
That's true.
Because they're already there.
Yeah.
So. And you have a couple games too.
Yeah,
right?
I got holy shit, what did I get? Fuck. I got Final Fantasy X remastered bullshit edition. And it's nice. It takes me back to like the
Good
old
memories.
days, man. And the story's like okay. It's really it's anime-ish and naive, and it doesn't. And another thing, like a lot of the girl character models are so fucking like non-PC. I can't believe like girls aren't bitching about it, because almost all the girls in the game are in like bikinis or like G-strings, and it's so fucked up. And it's like, of course, because they're animated and like cel shaded, they're not like super detailed. But I'm like, wow, this girl knight has like shoulder pads
and like not much
and
else.
like titty armor, and that's it. And it's like, wow.
Yeah, so you know people can cosplay.
Yeah, I guess I remember that was a big thing too. When back a while ago, Final Fantasy X cosplayers. Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
But it's a good remaster, right?
It's a good remaster. How it looks is beautiful, and they also redid all the music.
Oh yeah.
And you can switch back and forth from the original music to the
that's
remastered
cool.
music, and you can tell the difference. You can feel the difference. It's like whoa. But right? It's really easy though. It's an easy fucking game.
Because you've been playing Bloodborne.
I've been playing Bloodborne, and that game I still haven't beaten it, and I'm not even halfway through. I think.
David showed me some music for one of the bosses.
Yeah.
And it's so like, it feels like an end game boss.
Yeah, it's called the Cleric Beast. And you fight him on this bridge, and he's supposed to be the first boss you face, and it's like this big fucking mammoth like skull demon that has like a ram's head and like horns. It's fucked up.
But the music is so epic.
How does it go if you had to like yeah, it's so fucking epic.
It kind of gets you pumped.
Gets you pumped, but like
it's the first boss.
I feel like the music fucks you up in the game because you get pumped and you get reckless.
Yeah.
And you get penisy and like too cocky, and it ends up getting you killed.
Yeah.
So it's like
that can't happen.
Yeah, you fucking done. Yeah. I don't know what else. I think that's it really.
Project Cars.
Project Cars. How's that?
It doesn't really have music.
No.
But it's a good thing that PS4 can play Spotify.
Oh
and I can play my own music to it, so that's good. Dude, it's like, it's so realistic. The physics of the game.
More than Drive Club?
Oh, well, yeah. Drive Club's a different game.
Yeah.
Drive Club is more just like you're driving cool cars and they all handle relatively the same.
Oh, okay. So you don't feel the difference. In Project Cars, you feel the difference in like a lot.
Oh my god. Like, so basically the cars in Project Cars, I feel like I'm going to say cars a lot, is that all the cars are, the majority of the cars are race cars.
Yeah.
So there are some road cars in the game, but like you're spending the majority in a race car.
Yeah.
But then there are times when you get into normal cars and you drive them around, and they feel like you're driving like a house. Like seriously.
They're just that fucking slow.
It's not that they're slow, it's just they feel so heavy and like lumbering through the corner. And mind you, some of the cars are supercars and they're like $100,000 cars, and they still feel like cow cars compared to race cars. And I guess that's how it would actually be like in a real situation. But yeah, I'm loving it.
I'm loving
it. Taking my time with it.
Yeah.
Cause
I saw you're playing some single player. You're playing some other stuff.
So like, it's so customizable. You can have it so it's like super realistic. You can have it so it's, you know, if you're a noob.
Your turn here, right?
Yeah. If you're a noob, you can still play. And like, you can choose. The whole game is unlocked for you. There's no progression system, really.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The progression is.
Do you like that, or do you feel like it should give you like a little bit at a time?
I like the fact that everything is unlocked and I can go do whatever I want. But then it kind of takes away from a goal.
Yeah, like the gaming goal that a lot of games have.
Yeah, but they do have goals in the game, but it doesn't feel like you're achieving anything because everything's already unlocked. So like the goals are you can be. They have like 3 main goals: 0 to hero, triple crown, and then like champion.
Champion.
So like you go from 0 to hero is you start in go-karts.
Oh, that's
and you work all your way up to Formula 1.
That's pretty cool.
Triple crown is you win a championship in each of the
tracks.
In each of the what do you call
them? Mario Karts?
Not genres,
the Shell Cup?
Just different divisions of racing. Like you win a championship in the main championship in each, and then the last one is just to win a championship. So I mean there's that goal. And I guess it's more just like a trophy that you get for doing it. It's not like you win something because everything's already unlocked.
Yeah.
So I do kind of I kind of miss that. I kind of miss having like a goal to work towards.
Yeah.
Instead of me just setting my own goal and doing it.
I guess that they really wanted to, because they know how long people have waited. They just wanted to, like, here you go, here's the finished project.
Yeah.
Just enjoy.
But I believe all the DLC is going to be free.
Nice, it should be. DLC should never be cut. It should never be.
Yeah. I believe all the DLC is going to be free, so
nice.
That's great.
Heck yeah.
It's only going to get better because they listen to the fans a lot.
Heck yeah.
My one gripe with it is that you can't change any of the settings while you're in a race.
Oh, okay.
Like you can't change the
manual
sound.
to auto and stuff like that?
No, you can't do any of that. You can't change the settings.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
While you're in the game, because when I started the game, it was like blaring sound, like loud. Like all the cars were so loud, and like you gotta like back out of the game,
tone that shit
go
down.
Into the main menu,
tone that shit down,
get the settings, turn it lower, and then go into a race, load up a race, see if it sounds good. Okay, it's good.
Oh, that's a pain in the ass.
So I'm hoping that that's something that they can just like patch something. There has to be like a patch
because
they can do.
If they're gonna be unveiling DLC.
Yeah, it has to be. So Project Cars, it's a great game. It's not a perfect game, definitely a great game. What was my other game? Oh,
fucking
Destiny.
Desta shit.
Okay, I got a story. So my brother-in-law, he has it too.
Yeah.
So I was telling you about the Prison of Elders thing. Where you start in this room, there's 4 doors, you fight each of the enemy types in the game, and you fight a final boss in the 5th round.
And it could be any random boss. Yeah,
it's a random boss. So then there's level 28, 32, 34, and 35.
Fuck! If you're not high, you're gonna get fucked.
So level 28 is matchmaking. You just log in, you start a round.
Yeah.
It finds 2 other guardians. It's only 3. It's a 3-person thing, and it's considered a raid.
Yeah.
And you're grouped up with 2 other people. That's only in the level 28.
Yeah.
So the level 32, you need to set up your own fire team.
That sucks. Which, in Destiny, if you're not a party, it's hard.
Yeah,
it's super hard.
You have to go online and then find this website that'll hook you up with other players.
Yeah, it's not convenient.
It's not at all, and they got to find a way to do something about that.
Yeah.
So I'm playing with my brother-in-law because he got the game.
Yeah.
The DLC.
Does he suck?
No.
He's good?
He's pretty good.
Whoa!
I was actually carrying him, though. But
okay. You're pretty good.
I digress. So we're in the level 32 one.
Yeah.
It was so freaking hard because we 2-manned it. We only did it as a dual group when you're supposed to have 3.
Whoa, shit.
Oh my god, it took us like an hour and a half.
Could you revive?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like every time you die,
Yeah.
every time somebody dies, they have a 30-second timer on them before they can revive.
Oh, yeah, that's how
So
the
like
raids are,
somebody dies, it's like shit. I gotta run away for 30 seconds.
Yeah, hold out. And
then,
you automatically revive or no? Or you have to?
No, then I have to go over there and revive them.
Oh, that's hard too. Okay. Yeah.
So for some reason, we just grind through it, keep grinding through it, and like in between each round, there's like a sub objective to do. So like the guy summons mines that you have to disarm, and if you don't, you lose. You have to restart.
You're wiped.
And some of the modifiers in the game, it's like you do extra damage while you're in the air, or you take extra damage if you're in the air.
Oh, that's
The other one was the fucking hardest one was juggler, where like the weapon ammo for your current weapon doesn't drop.
I hate that so fucking. I think that's the worst one.
We got that one for the final boss. That was a pain in the ass. So like there are these things that mix it up, and that's the whole premise of this DLC is that it's gonna be like there's so many different
outcomes and
variations of this Prison of Elders thing that it'll always kind of be fresh. So we get to the final boss, Juggler, and it's like, so it's a Cabal guy, and he has a shield on.
Yeah.
And he changes his shield type. So like if you're using a solar weapon and he has a solar shield on, it burns through it. But once you stop damaging him, he changes his type to a different one. So like he'll go from arc to solar to void. So it's like holy
you gotta have something that has all 3 weapons.
You gotta keep switching.
That's fucking hard.
I decided like fuck, and Juggler was up too. So you gotta keep switching your weapons every time you kill something.
Yeah, because it's not gonna.
So I'm like, F this. I'm gonna use this weapon. I used Invective, the shotgun, because it regenerates its own ammo. And it's solar, and because all the guns you can upgrade them to 365 level. Before it was 331, the original level was 300.
Yeah.
So now, like, I did that day one. I'm like, I'm upgrading this gun. And I was so glad I did it, because it helped so much in that Prison of Elders thing. And that last boss, I think it took us 30 minutes to down him.
Fuck, I would have quit.
30 minutes to down this guy. It's like, holy hell. And once we did, that sense of accomplishment.
You're like, yeah!
Oh my god. And then we get this coin that you turn into the Prison of Elders vendor.
What does he give you?
And he gives you a max level armor piece.
Oh, nice.
So I think the max level, the light level on armor is 46, I think. So like, boom, your light level's huge. And so now I'm level 33 now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the beginning of this thing, I was 31.
Yeah, but that's a big deal. In Destiny, that's a big fucking deal, too.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's great. And
what's the level cap in the game now?
I think it's 35.
Whoa, that low.
35 or 34. One of them. But yeah, I've seen videos of people doing the level 35 version of it.
By themselves?
It is crazy. No way.
No way in hell.
No way in hell. Because the one that I saw was, everything's 3-man, and the boss puts a debuff on you where you die in 30 seconds. And you have to have another person take the debuff off you and like have it on themselves.
What the fuck?
For 30 seconds.
This is
so you gotta be in a fire team. You gotta be on top of it.
Yeah.
You gotta be counting
doing a
out.
Job.
Yeah, you gotta be counting out like, oh shit, I got 10, 9, 8. Somebody take it off me.
Oh my god, what a fucking like stressful ass area.
While this fucking guy is like
shooting
like
shit.
two-shotting you.
What the fuck?
It's intense. So you gotta look it up. It's crazy.
Prison of Elders.
Prison of Elders, level 35. It's crazy shit.
Okay, fucking nightmare mode.
Yeah.
AKA headaches.
And I think there's this other one, the Trials of Osiris. I think that's what it's called.
Holy shit.
That's the PvP. So they have the PvE thing,
Yeah.
and then they have the PvP stuff where it's kind of like the arena thing in Hearthstone.
Yeah.
You keep winning games until you lose 3 or you win 9, and you get like this kick-ass gear.
Nice.
The Egyptian gear looking
Yeah,
gear.
that's fucking awesome. Yeah.
So that's cool. It's 3v3, 3 against 3. You can revive each other. And,
so you constantly have to win. Wow, that's a bit tricky. If you have a good team, you can probably pull it off.
And it's I think it's only you have to be in a fire team.
Oof.
I don't think it's matchmaking.
Damn, that does kind of suck, dude.
Which kind of like it. Yeah, that's the other thing where I'm like, oh, come on. Now I need to find a fire team.
You need some guys that actually play it.
But overall, I mean, the expansion feels a lot better than the previous one.
Oh yeah, they finally fucking.
The maps are kick ass.
I saw one of them. Looks like you're fighting against the sun and stuff like that. It would look pretty sweet.
Yeah, and PS4 gets an extra map because there's 3 maps that come out with the DLC.
Yeah.
And the PS4 gets the 4th map, which doesn't come out on Xbox till September, I think.
Fuck Xbox.
The end of the first year.
Yeah.
Because it came out in September, I think.
September.
So, yeah, it's great. There's this. My favorite map is the. I think it's called Thieves' Den.
That sounds badass.
Is it Thieves' Den?
Thieves' Den.
I don't know if it's called Thieves' Den.
Yeah.
If that's the name of the map, but it feels you're like fighting in like abandoned ruins of like
what
a
the
church.
hell? I gotta check this shit out.
And it's all like grassy.
Whoa.
It's so cool. It's like one of the best looking maps.
I gotta check this out.
In Destiny right now.
Damn.
It's well like placed. Everything's well placed. Enough cover.
It feels like a legit map.
Like there's enough like long range, medium range, close range. Like there's a good combination of everything. So
that's fucking great though. It's good because they're finally like improving on how fucked up they started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking sweet.
And so like now you can upgrade all your old shit. Like some of the guns from like vanilla start of the game. Like the max level was 300, and then the expansion came out, and then like you couldn't upgrade those guns.
No, because they're useless.
Yeah, so like they're gonna be doing less damage regardless.
Yeah. From
the new weapons, and then now you can upgrade all guns.
Does it cost a shit ton?
All armor. So like here's the catch.
Yeah.
The catch 22 is the item that you need only drops from the Prison of Elders, and I don't know if this is right or not, but I think it only drops in the level 35.
Oh, well, that makes sense, because they don't want assholes upgrading their shit and not working hard for the new stuff.
So you gotta, that's the catch 22.
And it's random, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah. So like currently, the easiest way to upgrade gear is exotics. Exotics, all you need to use is this shard that you can buy from Xur and upgrades it to the highest thing.
Nice.
But the funny thing is, I have more exotic weapons than legendary weapons.
And you can only use one exotic too. That's the fucked up thing about it.
So it's like, oh my god, it feels like exotics are becoming more of a...
not even exotic.
They're not exotic, they're more like collectibles. But you used to get a lot
of the quests fucking for the exotics. I've hardly got any of them. I think I only got like 2.
Yeah, and it's just, it makes it feel like they're collectibles as opposed to like exotic.
Any fucking asshole can get them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Shall we talk about Twister?
Oh yeah, let's do Twister.
Because you said you didn't like Twister.
Twister. Okay, you saw.
How do you not like Twister?
Okay, fucking Twister stars Bill Paxton and fucking Helen Hunt. Already that combo, they look fucking ugly as hell.
No.
What an ugly couple.
No.
And then 2,
she was okay back then.
Well, she looks so like okay. It opens up with like her as a daughter. His daughter. I mean, fuck, I say sleep.
As a child.
As a child. I'm really fucking tired right now.
Okay, we'll wrap this up quick.
Wait, no. Here's a child and her dad and her mom going into the cellar because there's
freaking terrifying.
There's a Twister coming.
An F5.
And a fucking like hand of, was it thumb of God or some shit like that's what they called it?
She's freaking terrifying.
But like, okay, the door to the shelter is like.
Has anybody seen an F5?
Is rickety.
Only she has.
It's fucking rickety and the door's not gonna hold. But it's held by these tiny fucking screws. And the dad, like, holds it. Like, why the fuck would you hold it?
Because it's going to suck him out.
Okay. He gets sucked out.
Okay, plot.
Spoiler warning. Here's the Twister.
Plot issue.
Tough fucking problem. You should have saw it already. You fucked up. But the dad gets sucked in the beginning, and the daughter's screaming like, no! And she's just standing there. Like, she would have been fucking dead if she was gonna get sucked up.
Okay, there's the problem where, yeah,
it's pretty funny how he gets sucked.
Like,
up.
why? Okay,
he's like,
he gets sucked out. He's holding onto the door.
Yeah, he holds onto the door. Like, he didn't found his ass.
And she's like, Daddy! And she runs, and her mom stops her from running out.
Yeah, like if it was a fucking breeze. Like the.
And I'm just thinking, like, okay, if he got sucked out,
yeah,
why didn't they get sucked out?
Yeah, why isn't the shit all around them moving and like?
Yeah, so he could have just stayed over there with his.
Yeah, they could have just went into a corner of the little base area they had and just prayed for God and just.
Yeah.
But nope. Okay, so.
Oh, little fun fact.
Yeah.
Her mother, I worked with her on a film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her name is Rusty.
Is she a nice lady?
She is so nice.
Really?
She's still funny, too.
She's still kicking, that lady?
She's still kicking.
Wow.
She's still making stuff. She said, because I was in front of the camera.
See how she looks. Yeah.
I was in front of the camera and because I was the second AC. I was like doing a stand-in stuff.
Yeah.
And she was at the monitor, we're just watching. And she said, like, you know what? You'd make a really good person for commercials.
What the fuck? She told you that?
She told me that. She said, I'd buy stuff from you.
What the hell?
You seem like a face like I could, like, yeah,
I would buy Two-Face with your fucking face on it.
Yeah, so
that's fucking funny.
Yeah, and that always stuck with me. Thank you, Rusty. If you're ever listening to this,
oh my God, Rusty, I'm sorry, I guess, but I'm still gonna shit on your film. Sorry,
Rusty. She was only in it for like 5 minutes, anyways.
Yeah. And then it moves on. Okay, rest in peace.
She's
Rusty.
also in Little Women.
Is she Little Women? Oh,
yeah, she's redhead.
I gotta see how she looks. Oh, I don't get reception, but fuck it. Okay, and then it moves on to like the girl Helen Hunt's right?
Yeah, I think it's Helen Hunt.
Her fucking group of like losers, and the only good one is Philip Seymour Hoffman as a fat ass hippie, and he's funny as fuck.
What about Upham?
Was he in that too?
Upham's in it.
Oh my God, I don't remember him in it.
He even has the fucking the hair. What's his name from Lost? He even has
the Faraday hair?
He has the Faraday hair.
I don't remember him. Fuck.
Does he have the Faraday hair?
I don't think so. The one thing I didn't like is that the other team. Do you remember the other team went like?
Oh, that asshole!
In the SUVs.
See,
they're not in it for the science. They're in it for the fucking money. Like, yeah, there's a lot of money in fucking Twister. Fucking.
There is.
Not that.
Nobel Prize.
Oh yeah, and then why the fuck were they a bunch of hippies and shit with their dumbass
the Nobel Prize for figuring out what's inside a tornado.
Yeah, and how to determine how to
save millions of lives.
They didn't save shit. People are still dying.
Like, they got fucked.
And it's so fucking funny because, like, visually, the movie looks great.
It holds up.
It still holds up.
It holds up.
You fucking see, like, there's a part where they're on his Jeep and, like, in the background, Twister's coming at them. And it's fucking fun. And I bet, like, in the big screen, it probably looked amazing. But there's a scene with the cows. And that scene looks so fucking stupid.
It's great.
Because it's like, moo, it fucking moves.
Cows.
Yeah, that was...
Another cow.
And the cow doesn't even die.
I think that's the same one.
I think that's the same cow.
Like, good job, Bill Paxton.
Yeah, Bill. And that cow's alive. He doesn't die, too.
He doesn't die. He just rolled.
No, like, I think he was on a rooftop.
He probably broke his leg or something.
He probably fucking got traumatized, died
or
2 days later.
Cows or she's.
She's in sour milk now because she's so fucking scared.
She got shaken up.
Yeah, all that shit. She had turned into milkshakes. But fucking...
Her milk's all, like, bubbly.
But I didn't fucking... Like, yeah, I feel like that movie's way overhyped.
No, it's not.
Visually, it's amazing, but the characters are so fucking boring and
Aunt
bland.
May...
Oh yeah,
cows.
Yeah, did her fucking farm get fucked up?
That steak looks so good.
Oh, it was a big fucking steak.
That big ass steak with those mashed potatoes.
That's funny.
And she's like, that one guy with the weird messed up teeth. He's like, hey, where'd you get this beef? And she's like, did you see my cows out front? He's like, no.
That was the joke. I killed the motherfucker for these steaks.
You eating them, bitch?
You eating these fucking bovines?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was and then but. Okay, so what's the reason why, aside from Twister, why did you bring up Twister this evening?
Because I saw Into the Storm.
Which looked like dog shit.
Oh my God.
And it starts...
The only reason I wanted to see it is because I wanted to see the LAX scene
It's LAX scene?
It's not LAX, but it's an airport. Remember when the tornadoes go?
Oh yeah, they're just like flying and like.
I wanted to see it because I'm thinking like Aaron would still be there during the storm.
Yeah, he has
I gotta load this plane.
He's like, I gotta get 12 hours in.
Gotta get my 12 hours
Get my 12 hours. I'm gonna.
Shoot! A twister blew up Staples.
Oh fuck! Oh well.
Oh well.
But is there anything redeeming in that movie?
Not at all. Okay, well, I guess the only thing is...
Is it found footage? Is that what it is, or no?
Okay, so, like, a lot of them... It starts off weird. It starts off as, like... It starts off like a... Shit, how do I say this? A time capsule video for some teenager. Okay, so it starts out...
What the fuck?
Okay, there's...
Twister's a better movie already than this shit.
Yeah, there's two groups in this movie.
Yeah.
And they eventually, like, they jump back and forth between them.
Oh my god, that sounds...
There's a group of failed storm trackers who can't catch a fucking tornado.
How the fuck is that possible?
They can't because what's her name is the lead storm
Laurie
expert.
from Walking Dead?
She tells them where to go.
So ugly. She's such an ugly woman.
I don't think she's ugly. But she tells them where to go. The guy, he's the doctor from The Hangover. Remember who's
yeah, that bald guy?
Find a fucking map.
Yeah, that guy?
That guy.
Fuck.
He's such an asshole in this movie.
Oh my, he was an asshole in that movie too.
And he's the filmmaker. He's trying to make a film like all the other fucking guys. Trying to make a film. They have their own like... oh no, there's three groups. Okay. They have their own stupid little tank thing. And then there's like this teenager group.
Yeah.
This sad teen who's angry at his dad because his mom's dead.
Did she get sucked up by a twister?
No, she dies in a car crash.
Yeah.
Me, right? Okay.
She got fucking... She saw a twister on the side of the road. She's like, ah!
So he's making the time capsule video, and a lot of his footage is from the point of view of his camera. So like...
So it switches back from like regular to like point of view?
Regular to like point of view, and like...
Oh my god, how that's fucking...
They like the camera, like the storm group, they introduce all the crew, and like there's like the one guy, they're like, oh, that's Jerry or something,
Jerry,
and like he's the camera guy that films everything, so he's the one holding the camera during the
chase or like the
during the storm chaser scenes. Mm-hmm. He's the one behind the camera. Mm-hmm. And then there's the fucking hillbilly hillbilly daredevil guy. Who's on YouTube? He's trying to be a YouTube star.
I'm gonna be a hit
we're gonna be famous.
Oh my god!
So
man. This already sounds like a shit.
So there's
too many fucking characters.
There's three groups.
Yeah.
And they all tie together. They all
three of these fuckers.
Together.
None of them die.
None of them die. Oh, there's one guy that dies. Okay.
Oh my god! Out of all those assholes,
out of all of them,
none of them.
One guy dies.
Wow.
So the guy. Okay, so the teenager. His dad is the principal of the high school that he goes to.
Fucking shit. This is so complicated. For a fucked up movie.
So, while he's making his time capsule video, the graduation's happening. Mm-hmm. So he's supposed to film the graduation. Mm-hmm. But then he sees this chick.
His hot piece of ass.
His hot piece of Aussie girl.
That he's like, I want to storm chase her.
I want to storm chase up that, yeah.
I'm going to chase up something.
She's having a bad day. She's having a bad day because her footage... She's a freaking video recorder too, because she recorded footage of some like old warehouse that's full of toxic shit.
Why the fuck would anyone care about that?
Because she's trying to do it to get into some college.
Oh my god, she wants to be
corrupted.
She wants to be that type of girl. Like, I'm gonna make it different.
So he comes to be the white knight. You know how that happens. Yeah. So they go. He bails on his dad.
What the fuck?
He lets his brother record everything.
That's kind of sad. And just because he wants to get pussy.
So he goes and helps her.
Yeah.
So then they all separate. Everybody's separating, and then the storms start to happen.
During the graduation, there's a storm coming.
So during the graduation, there's storms happening, and fucking. All the storms happen at once. Everybody's like converging in one spot.
Yeah, the high school, right?
The fucking tornado runs through the fucking warehouse where the guy and the girl are at.
Were they like gonna get hot and heavy?
Yeah.
They're in a fucking abandoned warehouse? That's nasty.
No, but like up
kissing.
until that point, he's totally friend zoned.
Yeah.
He is so friend zoned up until that point.
Yeah.
Till the tornado comes, they're like, "Hey, do you hear that? I don't know. I don't really hear something. Do you hear that shit? And then, like, the roof flies off. It's a fucking tornado. Yeah, I think I hear it.
Because he doesn't hear shit. All he hears is, like, I gotta fuck this girl. I don't want to hear about this.
Yeah, so the fucking roof falls off, and they jump down a well.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I saw that in the commercial.
And fucking it collapses on top of them.
It kills them?
It doesn't kill them.
Oh, man.
They're stuck in a
I'm
well.
hoping for these fuckers to die, and they're not dying.
So then, for the rest of their scenes, it's all
Them
point of
sad.
view of the camera.
Oh, my God.
And they're, like, in this little well.
How annoying.
Yeah, so, and then the tornado rips through the high school that they're at, that he was supposed to be at.
Yeah.
The first tornado rips through it. And it doesn't...
Don't be mistaken.
It does, yeah. Don't be... There's many tornadoes in this movie for some reason. There's like 50 tornadoes. And so the first one rips through it, and it just like damages a little bit, breaks the windows.
Yeah.
And all like everybody from the graduation all goes in there and fucking, what's his name from The Hobbit? Fucking, Oak asshole.
Oh.
Oakenshield. He's the dad.
That fucking the midget.
Yeah. He looks like Bradley Cooper with brunette hair, with brown hair. He kind of looks like Bradley Cooper.
That's fucking funny.
So the entire movie, I'm just thinking Thorin Oakenshield. He's the hero of the. He has to save the day somehow. So
does he save the fucking day?
He does save the fucking day.
He fucking bulldozed.
So he's like, everybody into the high school now.
Oh my God.
So then he goes out and he's trying to call his son because he wants to know his son is okay.
Like, so you better be fucking.
Better be fucking that hot piece of ass. So and the girl kind of looks sickly a little bit.
Does she?
Like her eyelids are like really red.
Oh man, she was a drug addict.
So anyway, so they drive through the main town. The storm chasers, they miss the tornadoes. They miss the first tornadoes, and then they run into the main town. So they all converge there, and the hillbillies, they see the tanker truck. They're like, hey, that's I forget the name.
Freak ass.
That's an Otis or something. I forget the name of the.
What the fuck?
They give the name like.
Oh, okay.
They should call it like the Terminator or something. So then they get to the city and they all converge there, and the daredevils, they drive up in this piece of shit like pickup truck. It says storm chasers on it with like a wooden plank for a windshield.
Oh my God. I mean that's probably the best part of the movie. Those two fucking dumb idiots. That. Yeah.
And fucking. So they all converge, and then like 50 tornadoes come and fuck up the like.
Did they say why the tornadoes are fucking up this town?
Like this supercell storm. It's just like a really bad storm.
Yeah, they fucked up.
And what they try to do is they try to
throw dynamite up.
Remember those? Remember those tornado that ripped through Oklahoma like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Like that huge one.
And, like not a lot of people got hurt. Like a lot of people.
And like they like mixed it in with that in the end.
Okay.
So there's one crewman from the team, and he's like, I didn't sign up for this shit because he almost dies and fucking Thorin Oakenshield, what's her name from Walking Dead. She's like hanging onto the door.
Oh my God.
She's getting like pulled into the tornado, and
like,
Thorin Oakenshield
she
grabs
got
her.
her fucking arms ripped off.
Yeah, so he grabs her, he stops her from floating away, and then the tornado dissipates for some reason. They both fall to the ground, and
holy shit! It's like okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm done.
So then, like that one guy's like, "Fuck this! This isn't what I signed up for," and the fucking asshole doctor is like, "No, you know what? I was scared on my first time too.
What the fuck?
You're gonna get through this because I'm paying you like $5,000 a day or something like that."
So weird.
And this guy's all about the money or something, trying to get the shot. And for some reason, that fucking pep talk turns the guy around. He's like, all right, I'm going to stay. So then more tornadoes come. So they're driving down the road. More tornadoes come. Mm-hmm. Fucking a tornado runs through a gas station.
What the fuck?
No. Okay.
I think I saw this in trailers.
There's a float. Okay, this is what happened. A tornado flips a gas tanker into the air.
Yeah.
Like, what other movie has that been in? But it doesn't explode. It rips a hole in the tanker, and gas spills everywhere. and a pole falls over.
What is this fucking Mousetrap the game? What the fuck?
A pole falls over, electrical pole falls over.
A fucking ant with like a matchstick on its back walks towards a fucking rock and sparks
it. A pole falls over
and burns a rope.
So like there's flames everywhere on the floor from this gas leak that came from the tanker. And lo and behold, the fucking guy was like shaking his boots saying like, I'm out of this fucking place. He runs straight for the fucking flames because a tornado runs into the flames and turns into a flaming column of doom and death. So
now it's like shooting fucking fireballs.
It's a fire tornado.
That's
so like this guy who is already getting ready to get out of Dodge, he's like getting a plane ticket. He's like, fuck this. He runs straight to the fucking tornado. Guess what happens?
He gets sucked in.
He gets fucked. He gets sucked. Oh, this is what happens. He's like, oh shit, I gotta film this shit. He's like, oh shit, and his camera falls, and he runs away. He's like, shit, I need the footage, and he runs back and gets sucked in.
And
it's like,
you deserved it, asshole.
It's like, this guy, he was ready to go. He's like, I'm going home.
He could have been scot-free. I'm like, I'm fucking done with this.
Yeah, I'm done. Like, fuck this. I'm out of here. This is not what I signed up for.
Yeah.
And he tries to be all badass by filming a fucking tornado, flaming doom column of death. He dies. So, spoiler. I don't think anybody's gonna watch it, but
no, fuck this movie. I can already see. It was Heart of the Storm. Is they call it Heart of the Storm? Into the Storm.
Into the Storm.
Into the shit.
And so like all these tornadoes are out there, and they get into a church, and like it doesn't go through the church.
What the fuck? The power of Jesus was like, I have this. He was just knocking that shit, like he was whacking them away.
So then they find out where the kid is at. Oh, and like, so for some reason, a water pipe busts, and it starts pouring water into the little well where the guy and the girl are at.
Yeah.
It starts filling up, and they're saying like their final words on camera.
What the fuck?
And they're like, I should have been nicer to you, Dad. I should have been like blah blah blah.
Oh, they did the fucking Cloverfield bullshit?
Yeah, the Cloverfield shit. And like they're ready to like just die, and then Thor Oakenshield shows up and saves them. And then they go back to the high school to fucking say like, holy shit, there's a big ass tornado coming over here. For some reason, their warning system went down. There's no sirens anymore.
It was just like, nope.
So, like, he goes in, and he's telling his boss, like, get the fuck out of here. We gotta get out of here. You guys are gonna get fucked if you stay in here. He's like, I'm not going anywhere. He's like, fuck you. And he's like, everybody, get in the buses. We're getting out of here. So, Thor Oakenshield gets everybody out of there, and the fucking F5 tornado fucking fucks the high school.
Ah, shit.
And everybody gets out, and they fucks the high school.
And in the end, it's like, and that's the ending. Where
that's not the ending.
That's not the ending? Are we even fucking like 20 minutes in?
It keeps fucking going. So, like, for some reason, they show it earlier in this movie where the kid is interviewing people all around the community, and they're like, there's these people, like construction workers working on this fucking like
shit they could use for later in the movie.
Yeah, so like they go to this fucking underpass thing where it looks like a sewage drain, storm drain, and they all get in it, and fucking asshole doctor is there.
He's like, he was just hanging around.
He uses his fucking thing. He uses his TIV vehicle, whatever.
Yeah.
To help them, and they're like they go in, and there's like this grate that seals off the hole that keeps them from getting sucked out. That thing is like flapping in the wind.
What the fuck?
So then fucking asshole doctor puts his vehicle right up against it.
Oh, pinning it against
and then they have a winch, and he winches it to
oh my God.
to something like there's.
Does this look cheap as fuck to all this
that comes in? There's so much shit that happens in this movie. It's like, holy hell.
This shit they would have been dead.
Yeah, so asshole doctor dies.
He gets sucked
in
out.
the most epic ways.
I was like, no!
So the F5 tornado comes in, and like it happens. It's super windy. The truck is bouncing up and down. Everybody's like, oh shit, and then it stops, and they're like, oh man, it's over. And then asshole doctor looks up, and they're in the eye of the tornado because it's like that fucking huge.
Oh
a mile wide.
It's fucking the whole city's in the eye.
Yeah, so like they're inside. And it's like nice and calm, and like you can see straight up the sky. So then they're like, "Oh shit, it's not over." The the back end of the storm is the
Oh
worst part of the storm.
Oh my god.
So
what
then-
the fuck?
So then it rips the guy out. It rips the truck out. He gets flung up into fucking. He's like
Oakenshield gets fucking.
no, not Oakenshield, asshole doctor.
Asshole doctor.
And he's like,
I regret
calling
nothing!
me. He's like, I regret nothing. And he's floating up into the fucking sky. And he gets like shot. You remember the shot in in the Matrix, the third one?
Which one?
How when they're floating, when she's driving the spaceship.
Oh yeah, and he goes
On the
over
way
the
up,
clouds.
goes over the clouds,
He gets
same
thrown up
fucking
and he,
shot.
No.
Same shot.
And his body like. Oh!
He's in the truck. He's in the truck, and he's just like shaking in there.
Oh
He's
my
like,
god,
oh no.
I gotta see this fucking scene.
He gets flung up into the fucking stratosphere. And he sees like everything's like all nice, and he goes, same fucking
And then he dives
scene.
back into the fucking.
Yeah, he goes
dark.
back into the darkness. He fucking fucks himself, slamming to the ground.
Oh my god.
And then that was it. It kind of just ended after that. They're
Really?
like, yeah.
And like the storm dissipates and fucking.
Storm dissipates, like, yeah. And there's a comedian who made fun of like people in Oklahoma and Tornado Alley.
Whoa.
They're like, so, and he was mimicking a news reporter, like interviewing people who had just been in a disaster. He's like, so Oklahoma has been battered by storms for the past 17 years. What are you gonna do? We're gonna rebuild.
That's it.
We're gonna rebuild. Like you're gonna rebuild in the path of a fucking tornado.
In the same spot.
And they say it again in the fucking movie. We're gonna rebuild. We're gonna come back
because
stronger.
They're supposed to show like hope and bullshit.
I know,
like
but
that.
it's like fucking move. If you don't want to go through this,
It's
move.
probably super fucking cheap to live there.
Yeah, it's like
probably
$10 a day. Or
Yeah, it's like
something.
Monopoly money. It's probably so cheap because they know for a fact you're spending all your money on fucking insurance and
So like
building supplies.
this movie's exhausting.
It looks so fucking terrible.
It's exhausting. You don't really like care about anybody.
Of course, all those fucking movies like that.
But Twister, on the other hand, you care about them
It can
like
twist.
they twist shit up. It's like, oh, maybe they twist their marriage back into shape. Oh, I don't know.
Again,
Is he gonna
like,
leave his wife?
It was
Oh,
so
I don't
fucking,
know.
I felt bad for the wife because like she didn't deserve it.
She didn't deserve it, but she understood. That's like this guy. This is what he's supposed to be. He's
There you go,
bad. He's
honey.
sucked in the
You can
zone.
fuck this other girl. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I'll
She
find
knows,
someone else.
but she knows that that's his
love of his life.
His jive. You know, that's what he likes doing. He likes chasing storms.
You know what? After that whole excitement of like being in a storm, their like relationship will never peak over that.
Yeah,
it's
like
that.
no
That
way.
was
That's the
moment.
top.
That is the top. Taking her to fucking Sizzler on Friday nights is not gonna impress her as much
Yeah, and I
as
remember
kissing her in the tunnel.
I remember watching it as a kid and like hearing the doctor speak she gave. Remember, I think she's a gynecologist.
Is she?
I'm like,
Oh, not
wife,
the other girl.
the fiance. And I'm like,
yeah.
I didn't catch any of that
What
when
is
I was
that?
young.
What is that shit?
Oh no, she's like a sex therapist. Or
Yeah, I
something
think
like
it was
that.
sex therapist.
And I didn't catch it as a kid, but now I'm like, oh, that's funny.
That's funny.
So I like Twister. Twister's better for me.
Oh,
And it looks
after
better.
that fucking like, I just want to see that doctor getting fucked though.
The doctor and then the hero cameraman who wanted to be.
Yeah,
like,
I gotta
fuck
see this fire.
It's like a column of death, man.
Yeah, column of
You
death,
run
and
straight for it.
then the fucking Scotty McGee wanting to get fucking laid.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Yeah, so all this shit happened in this movie. Yeah.
Fuck Twister.
I
Fuck,
fucking love Twister.
Fuck
I love
into
Twister.
the shit.
I love, like, that scene of that fucking Twister coming at you through the cornfield. It's like, holy fuck.
It should have been
run
more
the
of
other
that
fucking way.
instead of the boring talking scenes. And
No, you gotta build the characters. You get a connection with the characters. You gotta listen to some Van Halen.
shit. Yeah, that was cool. But the evil group gets fucked hard.
Yeah,
too.
they get fucked
They get
hard.
like one of the guy gets a fucking piece of like wood impaled into his
Yeah.
face, and the other one like sees his friend die and gets lifted up into the dark into like the
No,
tunnel.
they get like impaled by like a telephone pole.
Was it?
And then the whole vehicle gets lifted up.
No, I know only one of them dies from that. So it's
And then you hear
the guy screaming.
that famous scream
like, ah!
when they like
The Wilhelm
slam
scream?
the Wilhelm scream.
I hate that fucking. Ah!
It's in every movie.
It's fucking. It brings me out of the movies whenever I hear that shit. Thank God Mad Max didn't have that shit. I was thinking it was gonna have the
yeah.
I was like, people are getting thrown around. People are like falling. I was waiting for.
I wasn't searching for it, so
I was like, oh, it better not.
it might have. No, there's no way it could have slipped through because it's so recognizable.
Yeah, it's like, oh, It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's in every Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah, but see, I can see that him wanting to do it as a joke, which is not funny though. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, okay. And there's this. You know how you say Jurassic Park is a perfect movie?
Yeah.
There's one thing.
Yeah.
There's one thing that always bugs me.
Hmm.
Bugs me so much every time I see this and hear it. Remember the scene where fucking Peter Griffin...
Peter Griffin. Yeah, I remember when Peter Griffin was in fucking...
When Peter Griffin, he slams his car, he's like, oh, there's the docks. There's the road to the docks. And then he has to go down and winch his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a fat guy, so everything he does is funny, right?
Yeah.
So when he slips...
He falls.
He falls,
Yeah,
right?
he breaks his glasses.
There's a sound effect that
It's like,
they
whoop!
put...
Yeah, it's the fucking... It's the fucking... It's so cartoony. Like, I knew instantly what you were talking about. It was the...
It takes me out every single time.
That whoop is like... is okay, though. I understand the whoop, and
it's not even like a... It's not like a whoop. It's like a straight up whistle.
He falls on his ass.
Every time takes me
the
out.
The whistle fall and like the punch. Indiana Jones is like has those all the time, so I don't mind it. But that scream is so fucking out of place.
Oh, but the whoop, like you got this kick-ass dinosaur shit on like
yeah,
T-Rex
like you know that was probably like Steven Spielberg. Like he was probably laughing his ass off, and no one had the balls to say, Steven, that sounds.
It was like he was giving a Craig laugh the first time.
He was like, oh, he's like he knocked his hat.
And then there's that one guy in the corner who's like, I gotta tell him. I gotta fucking say that. And then his boss is like, don't. Just let him have it.
Fucking don't say anything.
Just let him
you want
do
to get fucking fired? It's like, no, they knew better. But like, it sounds so fucking stupid.
Oh, man.
It's just as bad as in Jurassic Park 2 when the girl fucking gymnastics the fucking raptor.
Oh my god.
It's like, if we like connect any of the movies, the raptor would have just jumped on her ass and ate her.
That and fucking how the whole movie, the third one, started because of a hang gliding accident.
Oh yeah, like what? Something cut our ropes, and he cut the ropes because I guess they were gonna crash. Yeah, it
all started because of a hang gliding.
Yeah, that was a stupid fucking plot.
Oh my god.
That wasn't the same one where the main guy Alan Grant had a dream about a raptor talking to him. Do you remember that?
Was that what?
He was sleeping and like he turns. He's in like a private plane, so there's like only 2 rows. And he's sleeping, and he wakes up, and the plane's jerking, and he's like, what the fuck? There's no one else here. And he turns, and in the other passenger seat across from him is a T-Rex, and he goes, hey, Alan.
Are you serious?
I am not fucking kidding you. He's like, hey, Alan. And it's so it's like, it's a real rap, like really raptor, how it's like, but it looks so fucking out of place. Like,
you know what we should do?
What?
Before Jurassic Park, the new one comes out.
Do a Bogscast for all Jurassic Parks?
We'll watch all Jurassic Parks.
I think Parasito needs to be part of this.
Yeah.
And
we'll do that.
All 3 in a row?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And we'll have a brobecue.
I don't know if I can do that. Oh, yeah, I can do it. What the fuck am I saying?
What are you going to do?
We're going to watch Aliens. No, yeah, I'll watch. See, because we're going to be, like, off the high of, like, yeah, the first one. And the second one's going to be like, there were some good parts. But
the third one's like,
And the third one, we're going to be looking at our phones. We're going to be like, fuck this shit.
Well, let's see how far we could get.
I'll do it, though.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
We're done with this shit?
We thought it was going to be quick, but it turned out to be...
a long, kick-ass episode.
Pretty fucking exhausting episode.
It's
because I had to throw the whole fucking movie in there. So
yeah, but that was fucking funny, though. I'm going to check out that thing after.
Yeah, see if it's on YouTube.
It has to be.
Oh, my gosh. All right, we're going to call this one.
This is late already. This is
pretty late.
This is late night Bogscast.
You know what? How about we just, instead of ending it, like, on a weird, like...
Mm-hmm.
What do we say?
We do a legit one?
How about we just say, have a good time?
Yeah, good night.
Or like, have a good day.
Good night, fuckheads.